Good morning to all platforms, and we're going to go ahead and go live on our Instagram platform. I don't know what just happened, but we should be going live on Instagram too, and I don't see it sitting. So it says I'm live. I'm not live. I didn't click go live. So give me 1 second. Let me see what's going on here. I might need to redo this link while we are sharing. I might need to redo this link. So y'all got to give me a second to get Instagram going. Give me 1 second to fix that, hoping that you all are having an amazing day. Let me edit this real quick so that we can get this going great. Just a couple of edits and we'll be ready to party like it's 1999. All right, so give me 1 second to go live. I don't know why. There we go. There it is. Now it's ready to go live. So happy Monday, everyone. So good to see you all as you're logging on, hoping that you'll let me know what city, what state, and or what country you might be logging in from. I am excited to be here. Mondays are for miracles. Florida is in the house. Mondays are for magnificent things to happen. Mondays are for energy. Mondays are for making moves, right? Making money moves. And I want to talk to you guys. I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on Facebook. I'm live on Instagram. I'm live through StreamYard. And I want to have a conversation with you all about network marketing and, and the myths behind network marketing being a scam. And so I just want to thank you. I'm in Georgia as well, Danita. Hey, Neo, thank you for hopping on. Always great to get some love and support from people that I've known all of their lives, right? Mr. Precise is in the house. Listen, tag and share. You want to tag 5 people and comment done. Comment done. And I am about to go in hard in the paint as I talk about this industry that they call a scam and a scheme. All right, you guys. And so I am grateful to be here, and I want to let you know, tell you a little bit about who I am, what I've done for the last over 15 years now, but professionally since 2014. And so I am a former hairstylist, 5 years behind the chair, and I spent 27 years in the profession of cosmetology. I've owned my own salon. I've managed salons. I've just been a stylist in a salon. And when I was doing hair, when I started in the profession of cosmetology, we were getting paid a percentage of what we brought into the salon. So it was sales. Okay, it was all sales. All of life is sales, and you are either selling or being sold to. So let me make that clear, right? All of life is sales. You're either selling or being sold to. And even as a hairstylist, even as someone who ran their own salon, even as the person who managed salons, it was all sales because you got paid a percentage of what you were able to produce. And you didn't necessarily go to a salon that had an existing clientele. So you had to sell yourself to build your own clientele. All right, let me explain to you how the profession goes. Now, even though some of those said salons would provide shampoos, conditioners, maybe relaxer, chemical, color and things like that, there was still a lot of materials that you had to purchase for yourself. So it was not cheap to be a hairstylist, and it was not cheap to open up my own salon either. So when I opened up that salon, and I'm a serial entrepreneur, I don't know how. I don't do bosses well. So if you kind of understand what I'm saying, if you don't do bosses well, also let me know in the comments if you don't do bosses well. I didn't do bosses well. I didn't do well, and I'm not here to let me make this statement. I am not down on jobs. I am just up on opportunity. All right, I am not down on jobs. I'm just up on opportunities. All right. Up on let me say that again. All right. But if you know what it's like to be a serial entrepreneur and not do boss as well, can I get a whoop whoop in the chat? Okay. And so I'm a serial entrepreneur. I am not down on jobs. I'm just up on opportunity. And I found myself understanding even in the salon industry, Mr. Precise, that the moment that I stepped away from my chair, I was no longer earning income. The moment that I was stepping away from the chair, I was no longer earning income. Now, here's what I've understood as I'm listening to some of the financial greats, right? As I listen to Warren Buffett and as I listen to Robert Kiyosaki and as I listen to John C. Maxwell and the Eric Worreys of the world, and I listen to all of these people that teach financial literacy, right? If you're not earning income in your sleep, you're going to be working and hustling forever. If we don't figure out a way or don't have a way to earn passive or residual income, we will hustle and work forever. You need passive income. And so I remember, Mr. Precise, I remember Kenny. What's up, Kenny? I got Philly in the house on Instagram. I remember going to a meeting back in 2008 where I actually was manipulated into going to. Somebody lied to me to get me to go to this meeting. And I go to this meeting and I see all this energy going in the room and people are happy and dancing. And I'm going through a divorce back in 2008. I'm overweight. I was obese, going through a divorce. Wasn't nothing funny to me, Mr. Precise. Okay. Wasn't nothing funny. There was nothing to be happy about. None of that. Literally, I walk into this meeting and I'm a little bougie broke. I don't know about you all, but I don't know if you understand what it means to be bougie broke. Does anybody in the chat, in the comments, understand in the chat that's live with me right now? Or maybe you come back and watch the replay, because if you're live, I definitely want you to hit a 1 and let me know that you're live, right? Hit a 1 if you're live. If you're watching this as a replay, hit a 2. Let me know that you actually, I came back to watch the replay, okay? Because I love the people that come back and watch the replay. I love all of y'all, all right? So I'm walking into this meeting, Mr. Precise. Kenny, you kind of knew me around the time I was going through a divorce. Kenny, shout out to Kenny, he was a real help to me back in Philly. As a single mom, when I needed help in the house, I didn't know, how to get the radiator. We had radiator heat back in the day. I didn't know how to get that thing going. And he literally left his family that evening. It was cold up in our house. He came and helped me bleed the radiators to make sure that me and my kids had heat, right? Shout out to real men that have no motives, no nothing. He literally was like a friend and came through in need when me and my kids were cold. Okay. So I walked into that meeting, Kenny, and I remember being really angry that somebody had the nerve to invite me and my broke bougie self. Because, here's what I've learned, Mr. Precise, especially because of all of this. Everybody want to be a social media influencer. Everybody want to be a content creator. Everybody want to be and what I've learned is that everybody who looks like they're doing good, what's up, Scott? Everybody who looks like they're doing good is not always doing good. So how do I know? Because I was that person. That was me. That was me. That was me. Right? So I looked like I was doing good on the outside. My hair was done. My clothes were good. I had on good shoes. It looked good, because on social media, what you got to understand is don't get tripped up and dipped up because you think that you're watching somebody that's doing really good, because all a person got to do is get a good wall behind them, paint it real cute, get some make it like prop it up, and they can fake it, making it look like they've made it or like they got something going on. And you don't understand that they might be in an efficiency apartment with one wall that's done. And now you're thinking that they've got all of this stuff going on. You don't know that half the bags that you see behind people and in their closets and stuff on social media are fake. And having all those bags and the name brand, and I've learned that. Do I like nice things? I do. So I work hard because I like nice things. But the reality of it is what I understand is those nice things don't make me who I am. Because what makes me who I am is my integrity, my character, my belief in God, and the way that I treat other people, the way that I love on humanity. That is what makes me who I am. At the end of the day, those things, those material possessions mean absolutely nothing. But we're duped by it. And we believe that when you have all of that stuff, it's a status quo or whatever. Why do I like nice things, Mr. Precise? Because I'm sick and tired of having to buy things over and over and over again. So if you spend the money on something one time, better clothes, better shoes, you don't have, the quality of it is different. You don't have to keep buying it over and over and over again. It is not, but I know how to take a cheap sweatsuit and make it look like I spent big money on it, right? It's who you are in the clothes that matter. And so I got off on a tangent. I did get off on a little bit of tangent. Okay, but I'm going to get back, right? So I go to this meeting in 2008 because I'm telling y'all why network marketing, I thought it was a scam. Okay, a scam and a scheme. And I want you all to understand, what's up, Tremaine? What's up, my brother? So I'm telling you right now, 2008, Tremaine, they invite me to this meeting. I walk in. I'm told that it was like a fashion meeting. Mr. Precise, I'm sitting up in this meeting thinking it's about fashion. So what they were doing is it was about these garments. They put the garments on, brought the people back out. So technically, I guess they could call it fashion, but it was network marketing. I didn't understand at that point. Do any of you know or have any aunts or grandmoms or whatever that did like Tupperware back in the day? And they used to have these pampered chef parties and Tupperware parties, and the Avon lady would come over with your grandmom's orders, with your auntie's orders. Any of y'all remember that? If you remember Avon, Pampered Chef, Tupperware, and now they sell Tupperware in the doggone Target. Target sells Tupperware. But how many of you all, now you get ready to tell your age, okay, if you remember the Avon parties that your aunties and your grandmoms used to have, right? The Tupperware parties that your people used to have, the Pampered Chef parties that people, Mary Kay parties, the lady would come over with the little trays and they would do the little facials, and Amway, my uncle did Amway. And so they would bring the cleaning stuff over, right? Amway is still going strong. There are people that are still earning $25,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month from a product that people are going to use anyway. Amway are like, them folks is like soldiers, okay? The training that you get in Amway is impeccable, and it is why it's still a viable business today. We couldn't wait to get all of the Avon newest books, and I didn't understand at that time, Mr. Precise, Kenny, that was network marketing. It was retail residual sales, network marketing. Now, let me tell y'all something. I'm not here to preach a sermon to you all, but I want to ask a question. How many of you believe in God? If you don't, it don't even, it's not going to faze me. I'm just asking a question because I'm going somewhere with this. Okay. I am going somewhere with this. How many, I'm going to sip my coffee on that one. And the pink Cadillacs that they used to get from Mary Kay, but it was a scam and a scheme, Kenny, but they drove around in a pink Cadillac that they earned from literally sharing products. See, I got on makeup right now, and I'm pissed as I'm thinking about the fact that I am not getting paid from the makeup that I have on. Hello, who believes in God? Insurance companies, right? Come on, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Right now, I show people how to lose weight with a candy and a juice, and I make a whole bunch of money from it, right? But I'm just here to tell you, and I've got time freedom. But how many of you believe in God? If you're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, how many of you believe in God? This is not a sermon. I'm just trying to get you somewhere. All right. I'm trying to tell a story. Now, here's the deal. Here's what we know, Mr. Precise. And we saw it all over social media all last week too, right? Just because you believe in God, there's a lot of people that have been hurt in different churches from different things that have happened. I'm not here to bash the church. Please hear my heart. Listen to me, okay? Listen to me. But every church ain't right. And you witnessed some of that here last week, all over social media, right? But it doesn't mean that God is not true. It doesn't mean that God is not still powerful. It doesn't mean that God is not a deliverer. It doesn't mean that God is not a healer, just because there are some institutions that aren't really practicing the word of God. There are leaders that are now out for more fame and gain and money. But that's a whole nother tangent that I could do a whole day's worth of lives about, but we're not here for that. What I'm here to show you is that sometimes you get involved in a network marketing company and maybe the leadership wasn't the greatest. And here's the deal. I'm not even here to bash anybody, because the reality of it is this. Not everybody even knows how to be a leader, right? And so here's what happens. You join this said thing that you're going to now claim you're going to start a business. You don't open the back office. You never attend a training. And now you're acting like you don't know what to do. But when you reach out to your sponsor, I need this to happen for me. I need this to work for me. And then your need for this to work for you goes out the window. Right, Joy? Your need for this, Susan, goes out the window because you don't want to sit down and learn how to work the comp plan. You don't want to sit down and even open up your back office to figure out how to open up a product. You don't even want to sit down. And now we bash network marketing. We bash the leaders. We bash the company. Oh, the products don't work, but you won't even get consistent enough to take the products. So you don't get on trainings. You don't read the information. In my team page, I've got this whole thing called the featured section where all of these videos are for people to get information that they won't even click on to look. But then they say the business failed, the industry failed, the products failed. I spent money and I didn't get paid from none of it, and blah, blah, blah. And the thing is, we never even put ourselves in the mindset to be a business owner. So is network marketing a scam? No. Is it that it doesn't work? No, you don't work. You know, how many of you will go to a surgeon that's never studied his craft? How many of you will go to an eye doctor that's never studied their craft? So you know what's really, really like, so Mr. Precise, what it really does for me is when people are not, they act like they need the business, and then you come into the business and you do absolutely nothing, you make us look bad. You make those of us that are serious about the business, you make me mad because you're trying to make us look bad. You're trying to now, it's just like how I feel, Mr. Precise, about what happened in the church this past weekend for New Year's Eve with people that I had big respect for. I'm taking it personal because I am a believer and I know that it was wrong. So I feel the same way when it comes to my network marketing business. When you playing with it, now you making it look bad for those of us that are really out here building a business. It's not a scam. It's not a scheme. Okay, I got to get out of here in 5 minutes. And guess what? Mr. Precise, the 1099 that we have to pay taxes on says so. So I just stopped by to let you know that we get paid multiple different ways. 50% on customers going to your website. You don't have to have product on hand if you don't want to, but if you know, like me, people buy what they can see, feel, taste, touch, and smell. You want to make money? Learn this comp plan. You want to make money? Get on your company's trainings, your team's trainings. You want to make money? Do the things and become a business owner so that you can learn the process just like you would have had to if you had gone to be a construction worker or a nail tech or a psychiatrist or a hairstylist or whatever the case may be. Everything has a process to it. Here's the thing, and I want you all to understand something, right? Because I'm going to remove this. We get paid several different ways. And it's an immediate tax write-off because you have a home-based business. So this microphone, this internet, this computer, the office space that I have in the house, all becomes a tax benefit to me. Makeup, having my hair done. All becomes a benefit for me now because I need it because of my content creation in my business. Because I need Wi-Fi to run my home-based business. because I need this microphone and these tripods and all of the things now, my business expenses, all of them are business expenses. So you got to be, what really, what I want you all to do is get educated. Don't, here's what happened. So many people dog and down network marketing because you had a great Uncle Bobby back in the day who joined a said company, did nothing, didn't open up their back office, didn't go get on a training, didn't come to a meeting, didn't come to the conferences, and then told you it's a scam and a scheme. And what I'm here to encourage you to do is this. If you wouldn't trade bank accounts with people, stop letting bank accounts or bodies, stop letting those people give you advice. Because for somebody to tell you it's a scam and a scheme, let me tell you what the biggest scam and scheme is. Corporate America. So you go to school for 12 years, 13 or 14. Then you go to college that you can't afford. You got the government, biggest scam ever. Then you got to pay off these debts and loans, but you can't get a job because you are underqualified. Then you go to a job that tells you what you're worth and they cap your income. And so they pay you just enough, Kenny, to trick you and to make you forget about your dreams and your goals. And they pay you just enough for you to slave for 40 years. And we say that network marketing is a scam and a scheme. And we say things like, well, only the people at the top make all the money. That is a lie, because you can come in at any time and outwork me. And now what I do is teach you everything you need to know. Social media training, content creation, mindset training, understanding the numbers, but you won't show up for the trainings. So I'll say all that to say, before you say it's a scam and a scheme, get educated. Because if you go work for Target or Starbucks or Walmart, or whatever you want to call it, right? Target, Starbucks, Walmart, get a trade, join a network marketing company so you can make some money. And I'm gonna tell you something: there are more millionaires that are birthed in network marketing than any other profession in the world. So get educated. Get educated, right? If you go work for Target, you're never, as a cashier, gonna earn as much as the general manager. It is no different. But you're so duped into believing now. Now listen. So now you got these options. I'm gonna go drive for Uber. I'm gonna go drive for this, and I'm gonna go drive for that. And you know what? Granted, great. We need Lyft drivers and we need Uber drivers. But you know what? In order for you to make a full-time income driving for Lyft and all of those things, guess what? You got to drive for 12, 13, and 14 hours a day to make a full-time income. I do what I do from Wi-Fi anywhere around the world. Y'all, I could be by the phone, by the pool, by the beach, on an island, on a plane. As long as I got Wi-Fi, I can make money. So what I want you to do is understand, Paul and I have made a lot of money through network marketing. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect. It's just better. I retired myself in 2015, retired my husband in 2021. So I'm here to show you, if you want to make some money, you get in that inbox and I'm going to send you a short, and don't overthink it. You're not going to understand it when I send it to you. You won't understand it until you start understanding the culture and getting inside, getting on the inside, getting in on the inside. That's when you'll begin to understand it. So get back to the person that might have shared this video with you. I got receipts. I got receipts to prove that it's not a scam and a scheme. I've had to pay taxes on it. Got all my tax returns in a tote right here, in a thing right here. If it was a scam and a scheme, I would not have to do. Does everybody make money in network marketing? No. Everybody don't make money in real estate either. Everybody doesn't make money in the NBA and NFL either. Hurt yourself one time, see what happens. But did you know that we can make more in network marketing than professors and NBA players? Get back to the person that might have invited you to look at this information. because I'm here to tell you network marketing is not a scam or a scheme. And guess what? Having extra income, additional streams of income right now is not a luxury. It's a necessity. All right, you guys. So I love you all. I hope you have an amazing day. Get back to the person that invited you to look at this information, and let's make this money because it's out here for you to get. All right, bye now.